Yeah, I'm very excited. Just being part of the SA20 is always a very exciting time of the year. It's one of the best comps in the world. So doesn't matter what color shirt I'm wearing. I'm just pretty excited to be here. So, but I'm glad I'm playing for Joburg. Yeah, it's been fantastic. We've only known each other for 3 days. I don't know these guys at all, but everyone has gelled so well. And a big shout out has to go to the coaching staff. They brought us all very quickly together with some team building exercises and icebreakers. Yeah, I think the time when I used to play at the Wanderers compared to now is a bit of two difference. So it used to be nice, flat, hard wickets back then. So it changed a little bit in a spinning direction. But I just enjoy the atmosphere at Wanderers, the boring, the noise. A lot of people get flustered about it, but it's just something that just brings a little extra element out of my game, which is great to have. And I enjoy the high pressure stakes situation. So just good to be back at the ballroom. Captain-wise, I think he's learned a lot from his seniors, and he's not chucked that away. So he's brought it into his captaincy and how he wants to approach stuff, and also bring his own dimensions when it comes to the captain's point of view. And people listen when he speaks. It's not a guy just saying things for the sake of saying things. He actually means what he says and does what he says. So he's a good leader from the front, but also he can sit back and check the guys out and try to pull them back in line when they're not. So got a lot of respect for the man. I've played a lot against him, more against him than with him. And he has changed over the years, but he's adapted. So he's a fantastic man.
So you've touched on how far, as you know, learned from his seniors. You're obviously a senior, one would say, in this team. How would you get along? What do you think is your role, in terms of guiding the younger guys like Steve Stokely at Capitals, and Thomas, Matthew de Villiers, and all these guys?
Yeah, it's kind of what they would want from me. I'm just going to be myself. I can give them advice on certain things, but I still believe at the end of the day, you are your best coach. You decide what you want to take in, you decide what you don't want to take in. I can just give them, like I said, my experiences, what I've done in my career, what's worked, what hasn't worked. It's not necessarily going to work for a Stevie, but he's a young guy and he's got a lot of potential. All of them, actually. I've only met Timbers now recently as well. I don't know a lot about domestic cricket, so all these youngsters that's coming around that I can see are playing some serious shots. It's actually great to see. So I'm just going to be there, be my normal self, and just help out where I can. I think it's something that comes with the territory if you play cricket for a long time. And looking back at it now, there wasn't always the best, most experienced guys that you could look up to. So I've always said to myself, I want to be one of those guys that youngsters could look up to and maybe just learn a thing or two from. It doesn't bother me at all. I enjoy it. It's something that I've really enjoyed. So good to be an experienced player. I think it's one of the biggest things is that it's homegrown, and it's great to just see people in the stadiums in South Africa. The talent here is phenomenal. It's great to see people in the crowd, and we've got some serious overseas players that just put the whole package together, and it's well supported.
Why?
Or I don't know. It's just something different, I guess. I'm tired of people saying, "Hey, Rossouw, wat dan je oor? Sê kom my oor." So they will go. No, that's actually for Reagan, Robin, and Roscoe. It's my 3 kids. So it's my wife's birthday, plain and simple. I tend to go. Throughout the years, I've always had a different number, except for the last 3 years now. I've always had number 9, but that was more like it's my birthday. It was the number 9, my lucky number. I was a striker. So that's my number, but I've had 4, I've had 27 for my dad, I've had 8 for my brother, I've had 10 for my mom. So it's always a family thing.